The Molson Indy garage is filling up, the cars are getting filled up, and the trackside talk is filled with references of the Penske Domination.
We're used to a lot of attention. I mean, Penske Racing is generally regarded as one of the top teams anyway, and we're running 3 cars this year, which puts a bigger spotlight on us, and everybody's trying to beat us.
The Penske team is on top because it deserves to be. It has the best chassis and best engines, and that's meant the best results. Penske's won 7 of 8 races so far.
All we can do is go down, so we've just got to put more and more pressure on us to make sure we keep finishing first and second. And well, last weekend we had a problem with Emerson's car, so that's exactly the kind of thing you can fall into if you're not careful. You know, you just got to really button down and not get complacent, keep after it.
The other teams haven't even been close. In fact, only one team seems to be gaining any ground, Jacques Villeneuve's, but it still has some way to go.
We've got to get a lot more than what we got now. We're getting closer every week. I think we're making big improvements where Penske's getting a little bit faster every week. We're gaining. It's a matter of time, I think, before we'll be up front.
Bobby Rahal was out in front when he won the Molson Indy back in 1986. But this season, his Hogan Honda's been no match against the Ilmor engines of Penske. So much so, he rented a year-old Penske car to run at this year's Indy 500.
Obviously, I think the learning curve for Honda has been longer than they anticipated, or even us. But every time we go out, there's some new improvement. So as the year progresses, I get more and more optimistic.
In the meantime, the Penskes have the edge, even in Toronto. All 3 of their drivers, Al Unser Jr., Emerson Fittipaldi, and Paul Tracy, are former winners of this race. Now, because he's a hometown boy and the defending champion, Paul Tracy will attract the most attention. But he's certainly not the only Canadian in this race. Jacques Villeneuve, Scott Goodyear, and Ross Bentley will also take part. And should Claude Bourbonnais qualify, that'll bring the total up to 5, the most ever. Rob Sinclair, TSN, Toronto.